Hey guys, it's Miki ASMR here, and today I'm going to be reading a Tsukishima Kei ex-listener. This one is titled How to Pick Up Girls, and yeah, without further ado, let's get right on into the video. How to Pick Up Girls. Ah, look, Chibi-chan is so short, she can't even look me straight in the eyes. Chibi-chan, your hair is messy. Did you perhaps forget to look in the mirror today? Are you really a girl, Chibi-chan? Because the way that you look at me like that makes me reconsider your gender. You could feel your eye twitch as you glared at the tall volleyball player in front of you. How can someone be so infuriating that they get you riled up to the point where you want to scream? You had no idea. You were annoyed. No, scratch that. You were absolutely livid. The rest of the volleyball team, who hadn't gone home yet, were inching you away from Tsukishima, not wanting to face the wrath of an angry high school girl. What do you want? You really get on my nerves, Tsukishima. You groaned, letting out an exasperated sigh, attempting to keep your composure and not let your annoyance take over. Am I not allowed to talk, Chibi-chan? Or are you just too stupid to understand what I'm saying? Came his oh-so-annoying, snarky response, which only seemed to fuel your anger. I can perfectly hear your comments, so unless you actually have something practical to say, I advise you to shut up. You retorted, bringing your attention back to the manga that you were reading at the moment, waiting for Shoyo, your twin brother, to be done with practice. That made him shut up. Yes, the overly arrogant and snarky Tsukishima Kei was actually at loss for words. He really had no idea how to respond to your comeback, and that was a pretty rare moment, for which he'd always find a way to come back with some witty comment, but at this point, he just stared at you like you had just shot him down or something. Too bad your phone had died, so you couldn't take a picture of your victorious situation. Despite this, you spotted Shoyo coming back from the locker room in his uniform, so you waved goodnight to the other team members and left with your rebelly brother, who had started rambling with his lousy vocabulary, not even bothering to look back at the blonde giant. Served him right to lose for once. Third person point of view. As Tsukishima saw the two siblings walk away, he couldn't help but feel some kind of jealousy. Tsukishima always kept his appearance of somebody who was annoyed and irritated, and that was a simple reason, because he was. He drummed his fingers, his eyebrow twitching. He cursed himself under his breath, for he couldn't be feeling jealousy for an over-boisterous decoy. He was way too proud to be jealous. Noticing his even more extreme annoyed expression, the two second-year students couldn't help but snicker at the tall teen. Was it possible that Tsukishima could actually be lovesick, suffer from an unrequited love? The tides had been turned, and the two upperclassmen had approached him with a rather smug expression lingering on their features. Oi, Tsukishima! Noya called out, slamming his hand on the teen's back, slightly startling him. Tsukishima sighed inwardly, knowing that the two meant nothing but trouble. We happened to see how you got rejected by YN. To be clear, I was not rejected. I was merely teasing Chibi-chan. What do you want from me? Or what do the two of you want from me? The blonde giant quickly retorted with a blunt tone. Oi, Tsukishima, try to learn some damn respect for your senpais for once. Tanaka scolded him, making one of his infamous scary faces. Ah, yes, I have to respect the elderly. I'm sorry that the two of you are already so old. Tsukishima responded, feeling his confidence return as a playful smirk tugged upwards on the corner of his lips. Noya and Tanaka were ready to smack the shit out of the arrogant first year, but they could barely hold it in. That wouldn't look good as a senpai if they let their anger out, if they let their anger get the best of them. And as a senpais, meaning that they had more life experience in just love, or in more experience in love, they had to help the insensitive brat win YN over. Or so they thought. Let's cut to the chase, Tsukishima. If you want some love advice, we'd be more than happy to give some to you. But I didn't ask. Cue Tsukishima getting cut off by a rambling Noya. Girls are like volleyballs. If you hit them hard enough, they'll come back, returning to you ASAP. That makes no sense. So what you need in order to, win YN's heart is use pickup lines. Girls love them. Actually, they don't. So here's what you're gonna do. For the rest of the training, the glasses guy had listened to a rambling Nishinoya and Tanaka giving him their so-called love advice on how to pick up girls. Of course, he was bound to fail, for Tanaka and Noya had no experience of dating to begin with. Why hadn't he left the chance that he got? The next day, Tsukishima was practically shaking in nervousness. This was bullshit. How could he, Tsukishima Kei, be so anxious when it comes to a girl he supposedly loved? Cold sweat glistened from his furrowed brow, his hands clasping tightly in front of his stomach as he constantly fiddled with his knuckles, waving his fingers in and out of each other. And in fact, he actually does that when he's nervous, and it's so cute, oh my god. That's when he spotted the girl, or the short girl that he supposedly had a crush on. He felt his confidence gradually return as he strode over to her, with a smug smirk magically appearing on his face. Second person point of view. You had noticed Tsukishima approaching you with a sadistic smirk toying his lips. You had felt your face palm inwardly for a guy that only meant trouble, or for this guy it only meant trouble. Though the thing he told you caught you off guard. For your sake, you decided to play the poor dense idiot girl. Do you play volleyball? Sorry, the line is just funny. Okay, stop. No. Oh my god, this is why I need to read them before I do these videos. Oh my god, okay. Do you play volleyball? Because you look good on your knees. How are you gonna say that? Oh my god, this is really gonna be distracting. I'm sorry, guys. Do you play volleyball? Because you look good on your knees. Suki, what's up with you all of a sudden? Did you catch a cold or something? Because you seem to be hot in the moment. Wait, no, fuck, damn it. Oh. Suki, what's up with you all of a sudden? Did you catch a cold? Because you seem to be looking hot at the moment. You cooed, giving him an innocent smile, while you were grinning mischievously on the inside. This guy had really used a pickup line on you. What a dork. He seemed troubled for a moment, but his facade never faltered. So he tried again, miraculously stuttering in the process. Can I swim in your eyes on a hot summer day? So cute. This was the first time you had seen Tsukishima so flustered, and soon enough, as this registered, a sly smirk grew across your lips. Time for him to taste some of his own medicine. Tsukishima, it's winter. Don't mess with the seasons, you idiot. You quipped, completely shutting him down, turning around on your heels as if he wasn't worth your time anymore. Seems like he had screwed up the pickup lines. On with the next trick. Tsukishima, the next day, had cornered you again. You didn't know what was up with him, because he seemed like he was hitting on you, and you couldn't believe it, though he was too proud and selfish to stoop so low. Selfish to stoop so low. Yet, here he was, trying to flirt with you as he miserably failed. This boy didn't know how to flirt. You could use this as blackmail in the future, now that you thought about it. So, a horse enters a bar. What are these lines? Okay, sorry. So, a horse enters a bar and walks over to the bartender. The bartender looks at the horse and says, "Hey buddy, why the long face?" He tries, yes, to crack a joke. The emotionless, sadistic Tsukishima was trying to make you laugh. He's doing a good job. Sorry. To be honest with you, Tsukishima, that wasn't funny at all. You told him, not impressed by it. That's because you're too stupid to realize what it means. You retorted, his eyebrow twitching in annoyance, a frown appearing on his face. Excuse me? You said, raising your eyebrow, slightly insulted at his comment. Yes, you're excused. Now walk along, Chibi-chan. I have no business with you anymore today, he retorted, grinning smugly. This little shit. Fuming, you had stomped away, leaving him behind. You didn't bother retorting, since you were too mad at him. Hopefully his dinosaurs will somehow come to life and eat him. The next day, you couldn't seem to avoid the tall giant. He would constantly tease you or just plain rudely insult you. You were confused, like really, really confused. Not to mention that he had completely caught you off guard when he came to you with roses, almost stabbing you with their thorns in the face. Tsukishima, what's up with the flowers? You questioned him, giving him a deadpan expression, your eyes as you eyed the roses in confusion. Are you blind, idiot? They're obviously for you, you midget. Came his annoyed response. Alright, he just insulted you twice in less than 10 seconds. Okay, he's out. You couldn't deal with this bullshit anymore. I don't need them, you stated coldly, your eyes darkening. You saw him twitch his eyebrows in annoyance. Well, Hinata-san, don't be such a stubborn brat and just accept them. No, you answered with an absolute shake of your head. Just take the damn flowers already and shut up, he hissed at me, practically throwing them in your face. You yelped as they made contact with you, for they had actually stabbed you across your cheek. Tears pricking your eyes as you tried to swallow the lump that had formed in your throat. You really couldn't understand his actions anymore. Why was he so infuriating? For a second, you could see a flash of guilt cross Tsukishima's face as he looked at you, worry visible in his eyes. He must have cursed under his breath because from his shocked expression, you realized that he actually... that this hadn't been his intent to begin with, even making you rethink your opinion of him. YN, why must you be so dense all the time? Here I was trying to make it clear that I like you, but no, every single day I try something, you either shut me down or plainly ignore me. You're so rude, you know that? He grumbled, a small blush rising to his features as he averted his gaze from you to stare at his feet. You were taken aback for a moment, your own face painted with a rosy hue. You hadn't expected him to confess to you in such a blunt way. You were rendered absolutely speechless. You didn't have time to react, for he swooped you up and put you on his shoulder. You squirmed in his grasp, trying your best to not... What? Oh my god, trying your best to not reveal your panties to him. What do you think you're doing, Tsukishima? Guess this is my way of picking up girls, huh? He snickered, lifting his gaze to meet yours. Oh, shut up, Kei-kun. You've already done more than enough to conquer my love, okay? You giggled at him, playfully smacking him on the back of the head. The glasses guy might be awkward and insensitive when it comes to talking to girls, but he had his own way of, telling him that he loved them. However, in your heart, he'll always remain the snarky, tall beanpole whom you fell in love with. Bonus ending, ooh. Little did the two lovers know that Nishinoya and Tanaka had been stalking them all this time. Both second years were left absolutely speechless and somewhat disappointed that they couldn't witness any forms of romantic gestures. Damn the beanstalk, how dare he get a girlfriend before us? We're so much handsomer and more fun to be around than him. Noya grumbled in defeat as he watched the lovely YN be stolen away by some annoying giant. One day, I'll make her mine. Oh, shut up, Noya-san. Don't forget about Kyoko. She's still our number one favorite girl. Oh, I love it when she ignores me. Tanaka retorted, hugging himself as he thought about his unrequited love. Oh yeah, you're so right, Ryu. Let's go and look at Kyoko, right? Hell yeah. What the fuck? Those fucking pickup lines are so cute. Okay, those things are like so cheesy, but I don't even care. Like that is cheesy pickup lines are the cutest thing ever. And that's a fact. Wow. I've had to redo this like 30 times, but I never actually got that far. I got in like the first paragraph and then I kept fucking it up. Like I don't know why I kept messing it up. Maybe it's because I like just woke up when I was recording it. I don't know. Hopefully you guys don't mind the immense amount of mistakes that I made while recording this. I'm not editing them out because you guys you can just suffer. I don't care. I do care, but I'm not editing them out because I'm lazy. So yeah, what about the fact that I have 24 Tsukishima videos, including this one on my channel, and then like 5 of every other character? What are you gonna do about him? He's my favorite, and I'm going to continue making a lot of content for him, so you guys can deal with it. Hopefully you guys do enjoy, and if you did, make sure you subscribe and have the notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a video. And also like the video because it does something for YouTube algorithm. And also comment down below some other characters you want me to do. I think I want to do an Ushijima one soon because like why not? And then I also found this like Aizawa one that's like I think might be interesting, so I don't know. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.